bouts coming up. Here's Scott Berlinger to introduce our next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Penthouse Pet of the Year 1995, Sheena LaMarca.
Think she has a bubbly personality?
Well, next one coming up. We'll get the introduction shortly. We've got Igor Zinoviev and Harold German. German 17-0, Zinoviev 15-0. Now, German was an alternate who came in here and a boxer. The only one in the competition, and he might be in for a rude awakening.
You know, in my opinion, boxers can't defend themselves below their waist. What do you have to say about it?
Well, it's something they haven't seen before, and boxers will come back and say people in martial arts cannot take a punch because they're not practiced in taking it. They're practiced in blocking it, which is the whole discipline. But in boxing, of course, you spar, so you take shots. So boxers may have the chin, but this is about more than...
I'm going to end the MMA debate about
But that's what makes this mix of disciplines...
martial arts and boxing.
Absolutely. Igor Zinoviev is
9 times out of
a
10.
great fighter. I mean, this guy...
The mixed martial
is the
artist
best
is going to
leg
beat the
sweeps I've
boxer.
ever seen in the history of karate or
We've
judo.
seen it plenty of times.
This guy can do everything. He can punch with his right hand.
Well, Igor Zinoviev says nobody knows what might happen if he fights Mario Sperry. He thinks you have to adjust to every situation. And this import from St. Petersburg, Russia, has done a nice job so far.
I like fight. I like some decision, no? Let's win.
From St. Petersburg, Russia,
Oh, but
please welcome
that was an interview.
Igor Zinoviev.
Igor Zinoviev going through the final preparations here, John, as he...
I want you
187 pounds.
I want you to look at this guy and look at him hard. This boy is amazing. He is a physical specimen, and he doesn't lift weights.
Is there a calorie of fat on this guy?
I'd say he's about at 7% body fat. And the referee checks him for a cup, checks him for a mouthpiece.
He looks sculpted. Well, Harold German comes in here, a very extroverted guy, very pleasant to talk to, believes that his boxing skills will make a big impact on this fight. This is his opportunity to find out.
What I think is so great about this type of fighting is that it's the only art, or it's the only kind of sport that really shows different systems together, so you can see what systems really kind of dominate.
Bronx, New York, Harold German.
Poor Harold doesn't get a video package?
There's Harold German coming in. Of course, he is the one fighting Igor Zinoviev, not John Lewis, who was in this competition originally. Now, Harold German is giving away a lot of weight, John, as well. He's 168. In fact, initially slated to fight in the lightweight competition, bulked up a little bit. Now he's in here, and I'll tell you what,
Well, he never
definitely
made.
different as far as his outlook is concerned, too. More verbose in the martial arts.
Oh yeah, but you know he never made 158. He was slated to fight 6 months ago at that time. He came in at 168. He looks like he's about at 175 by now.
He's ready. We're all ready. Let's go to ring announcer Scott Berlinger.
On my right, from St. Petersburg, Russia, the 1995 Empire State Games Judo Absolute Division Champion. He was the captain of the Russian judo team with a kickboxing record of 15-0. He is 28 years old, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall. Weighing in tonight at 187 pounds, Igor Zinoviev. And on my left, from the Bronx, New York, fighting in the styles of American Muay Thai boxing, the Puerto Rican light heavyweight Golden Gloves champion with a record of 17-0. He is 21 years old, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in tonight at 168 pounds, Harold German.
Igor Zinoviev and Harold German set to go. If I was
Oh my God!
in bad shape right now,
Oh my God! Look at this.
this is not what he is used to, and Harold German is in deep trouble.
Gonna break his leg.
He needs to turn around and try to make this a
He's
fight.
breaking his leg. His fight is over. He's breaking his ankle. He's on his knee now. He's got a knee lock. Harold just doesn't know what to do.
Well, he hasn't been in this situation before. He's trying to turn it around, struggling to survive.
See that
Doing
Sambo
everything.
guy? He lived through that. That was pretty amazing.
That was a pretty nice move there. Harold German is still here, but he is taking a penalty. This is like on the street. This is not a fight now. He can't put his gloves up, and he has a long way to go. It could be
Tapping out.
30 seconds.
He's tapping out. He quit.
And appropriately so. You know, it's a blitzkrieg type of an attack, John. Harold German, the first kick really got to him. He needed to establish this as a fight right away.
Oh, thanks for playing our game, Harold. We have some lovely prizes for you in the back.
Hopping sidekick and those, like, just completely freaked me out.
Well, he knew he was coming in against a boxer, too, so I think he changed some of his usual strategy. He told me this week, adjust to the situation. He adjusted to the reputation of Harold German. Hey, I've seen Trevor Bowman in this competition get blasted. Harold German here, going through paces, and they're asking him where he is, and go up and down and through that. Now, Harold German has sparred with Aaron Davis. He's done well from a boxing standpoint. The key is that the boxer has to impose that style in this fight, and it must be done quickly. He was unable to do that, and so Harold German becomes, in this sense, a casualty of this style. Well, we'll show it to you all again, and John, looking at Igor Zinoviev right away, again, establishing the tone, goes right for the body.
Oh, you know, that hopping sidekick, he just took the air out of him right there. He follows in, and you watch. He throws the little sweep. I told you he was great at that. And then he just sizes him up. You see him in there? He says, maybe I'll take a knee.
Harold German is already in deep water here. Now, you figure Zinoviev used to harder fights than this, but able to go against a boxer. Now, for German, all of this is a foreign language. The leg thing there, what is happening with
He's
the leg
trying to
thing?
get the knee, but German's a great athlete. He just spins around and just kind of looks at him, and he can't get the knee.
Now, there German is in trouble because there are no corners here. It's all rounded. No place to go when you're in trouble. At this point, German is thinking he might get out of it, but now he doesn't have the strength. This is where the 20 pounds hurts him, and then he becomes the victim of a scissor leg attack.
Oh yeah, he's got an ankle crank on him, he's got a knee attack on him, and German's grimacing. I mean, he's really doing quite well at this point.
German is trying to do the same thing that's happening to him, but he's not experienced in twisting the ankle here.
Right.
It's all new, and then, once he's not able to turn it, Zinoviev with the legs will do it. But German fights hard.
Watch the little rollover that Zinoviev did right there. When you understand that Zinoviev has finally decided to give up the knee, he decides he's going to have to pummel him a little.
And so he starts going downstairs here on Harold German. Now, if you've been on the bottom of a fight, it's one thing with people your own weight class. Now a guy's sitting on you, locking you, 20 pounds heavier, and you don't have enough arms, legs, or anything to protect that face.
His position first, remember that. And he is in a bad position. That one little leg could protect him if he knew how to put it in front of himself. Don't think Harold hasn't been wrestling for this.
Yes, he has been, and he tried some moves. But in this case, I really think the 20 pounds, in this particular case, hurt him in this situation because he was unable to make the full escape and get this back on even terms.
You might very well be right.
And he is just taking it here, and of course, this is what you had to do here. Another angle of Zinoviev pounding away. Now, German here is, watch what he's doing with the ankle. He thinks he's doing the same thing that's happening to him. But Zinoviev, a master here, turns it around with the legs. And German fought hard to his credit here. Now, he's still trying to find an answer. And Zinoviev, out of respect, I think, to what German had done, decides it's whaling time.
I agree with you again. What you have to understand here is that he's got that side control position.
Yes.
And Igor is content to punch the face.
Well, you have to start throwing bombs if you're the fighter. And German here is having it taken to him. And a good move by the referee. When you start seeing 15, 16 in a row here, forget it.
Harold is basically, in one way or another, pleading with the referee to stop this. He just can't make the physical move to do it.
Right, well, Zinoviev showed you two different ways to skin the goose here. Well, for the final result, let's go to Scott Berlinger.
In our second bout this evening, stopped at the 42nd mark by the referee, winner, Igor Zinoviev.
Well, Igor Zinoviev takes care of business in just 40 seconds. Two fights here, very quick. Something that you're not used to seeing. However, with Harold German, a boxer coming in here and totally in a different realm. That's why the mixture of the styles is extremely interesting. Sort of like a horse race that you would see different people. Well, Mr. T,